Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. This is Why You So Envious, and it's Wildin' Out Wednesday, and we're gonna play a little dodgeball. All right, let's see what we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 going into the envelope tonight. So let's grab that and get it stuffed in here. Again, I want to thank It's Miss BB 7512 for playing this on her channel. She saw it, she said, at Hands of Provision, and so I've been playing it ever since. The way the game works is we roll a colored die, and the colored die tells us whether the colored die tells us if it's an orange, they lose, the team loses, the person loses, and they forfeit their chips. They forfeit their chips. The four-sided die, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm drawing a blank. Four-sided die tells us how many chips they actually get. And then I'm grabbing a six-sided die. So it tells us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, who's in play, okay? So it took me a minute to grab it, y'all. It's getting late, so I'm getting tired. All right, so we are looking at number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is number 4, and they are getting 3 chips, and it's red. So one of them needs to be red. They're getting 3 chips. Number 4 is getting 3 chips, and one of them has to be red. Okay, so we've got 4 chips for number 4, and one of them is red, so they get to keep them. Okay, so they won. All right, let's roll again. Orange is an automatic lose. Purple is a win. Okay. All right. We've got number 5. They're only getting 1 chip, and it's got to be green for them to keep it. So again, number 5 got a blue chip. So number 5 got a blue chip. They lose it because it's not green. Okay. And y'all rewind the video, watch it a couple of times. That's what I had to do with It's Miss BB, just so I could understand and get an understanding for myself. All right, we're going up to number 1. It's getting 3 chips. One of them must be yellow for them to keep them. Okay. And it got 2 yellow chips, so it gets to keep all 3 of them. Okay. All right, let's keep going. So yeah, guys, I hit 200 subscribers. I did create a mega bundle as a thank you, but my printer wouldn't let me print it and be great, so I'm going to try it again in the morning. It is listed, though, on my Ko-fi shop. It is called Thankful, Grateful, and Blessed. It's a 14-page, I think, 13 or 14 pages, and I think I put the number of pages wrong again, sleepy. But it's a bunch of freebies. Go grab them, and I'll try to show them on the channel tomorrow. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 is where we are. We've got blue. They're getting 3, so one of them must be blue. One of the 3 must be blue. Okay, shake it up, and you can't see. I know you can't tell, but I need one more. The chips are in here, and I can't see them. So I just cover it and pour them. So it's got 3. 2 of them are blue, so it gets to keep them. Okay. All right. We need to get 3, 5, and 6 on the board. All right. There's 3. All right. 3 is getting 4. One of them must be yellow. So it's got 1, 2. That's 3, and one of them is yellow, so it really doesn't matter what this one is. All right, So 3 is on the board. We now need to get 5 and 6 on the board. All right, we back at 3. It's going to get 3 chips. One of them must be yellow. So that's 1, 2, 3. And none of them are yellow, so they go to number 6. All right, everybody's on the board except 5. All right, let's get 5 on the board. All right, this is number 2, so this is a chance for 5 to get on the board if 2 loses. All right, 2 has blue. It's getting 3. One of them must be blue in order for it to keep them. So it's going to get 3 chips, and one of those 3 must be blue. So that's 1, and I can't see them. That's 3, and they are green and yellow, which means they lost. They don't get to keep them. So now everybody is on the board, and that's what we like to see. All right, let's roll again. All right, number 1 is purple. It gets 2. Purple is an automatic win, so it doesn't matter what these 2 colors are. 1 gets to keep them. Okay, purple is an automatic win. Orange is an automatic lose. Okay, keep rolling. All right, we are at number 2, and it's going to get 4 chips, and one of them must be blue. Okay, so number 2 gets 4 chips, 1 must be blue. So let's roll and see if we can get 4 chips. We got 4, and we got green and blues. It is not, and we got green and red, sorry. It is not blue, so they lose. They lose them, okay? All right, we getting down to the wire. Let's roll again. All right, this is green. We're looking at number 3, 1, 2, 3. So 6-sided die tells us it's number 3. It's going to get 1 chip because of the D4, and that 1 chip must be green, or else it's going to lose it to 6. So this needs 1. And it's blue, so it loses it to 6. Okay, let's keep going. We got a few left. All right, we're at 3. This is number 3. It is purple, so that is an automatic win for 3, and it's going to get 3 chips. It automatically keeps those. So that's 1, 2, and I need 1 more. That's a total of 3 for 3. Okay. All right, let's see how much we got. We got enough maybe for 1 or 2 more rolls. All right. All right, this is number 6. It's getting 2 chips, and one of them must be green in order for them to keep it. So number 6, we're looking for green. 2 chips, and one of them must be green. All right, and one of them is green, so it gets to keep them both. All right, what we got? I think this is the last row. 2, 4, 6. We got 6 in here, so this is probably going to be our last row. All right, this is number 3. 3 and 6 is just on it. It's going to get 2. One of them must be green, and y'all, we have 1 green left in here. So let's see if it gets it. It's getting 2. So 1, 2. And one of them is green, so it gets to keep them. Okay. All right, y'all. We have, looks like 4 or 5. We got 2, 4, 5 left. We don't want an IOU. So we are going to roll a 6-sided die. And wherever it lands, one of them gets, let's see. Nope, we're going to cheat. They're all going to 2. Okay, we're going to cheat. All right, let's move that over. Let's grab our pen and gear markers, and let's account for these chips. Remember, each chip represents a quarter. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got $2.25, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's $1.25. So we got $1.25 going into number 1, or to technology. So let's pull that up. We got $1.25, y'all. So let's get a red marker, and we're gonna mark out $1.25. So we've got a quarter here, and we're gonna mark out 50 cents here and 50 cents here. That leaves us with $1.50 on this one. And this one is by Dreamy Budgets. And when it is done, it is going to save us $13. Okay, $1.50. All right, let's look at retirement. Retirement's got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's $1. It's getting $1.50. So retirement's getting $1.50. Let's take a look and see who's got what challenge is in it. Again, it is $1.50, and it is a saving with Shalonda. Each one is 25 cents, so we're going to put $1.50 into this, which means we're going to put in 6 quarters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And it's going to save $25 when it is done toward retirement. Put that back there. All right. Next up is this third one. And let's count how many it has, because this 3 and 6 were going back and forth. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's $2.25. So $2.25. And I should have kept those out because we're gonna have an extra quarter. Looks like. Let me take that quarter. Take one of them out. And I'm just gonna hold it right. Well, let me put it right here for now. All right. So $2.25. These are worth 50 cents each. So that's gonna be 50. 50. That's $1.50. 50. That's $2. So that's gonna take care of our $2, which means that this challenge is complete. Okay. Let me find that green and mark it out. And this is exciting because I hadn't completed any on this in a while. So this is going to my sorority. We will not write that in green. Let's grab red. So that's going to be $8, and it's going to be, what's today, 7/15. All right, we will fund that in just a minute. So it had a quarter left over, so we're going to go ahead and put that quarter. Well, let's wait and see if anything needs to be completed. We are going to start the second one, and these are by Simply T Plans. We're going to go ahead and start the next one. Okay, so it had a quarter left over. Let's see if anybody needs this quarter. All right, we're down here at this number 4. I'm trying to pick them up. We've got 2, 4, 6, 7. Again, 2, 4, 6, 7. We got 7 quarters going into this challenge. And this one is about insurance, medical, dental, life, travel, anything that has to do with insurance. Again, 50, $1.75, y'all. So we got $1.75 going into this. So let's find that blue. And I think we're going to take this and make it $2. So that should be 4 and 4. Yep, it's going to be $2. All right, so that means we can color in 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so that means we've got $3 left on this, and then we can put some money back for our insurance. All right, this is number 5, y'all, and number 5 got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's $1.75. And so let's grab this. All right, so we've got $1.75. So let's do $1 here, and we'll color in 1, 2, and 3 for the 75 down here. This needs $3.25 to be completed, and this one is by Envelope and Co. And it's going to transportation when it is done. So that's car, bus, train, anything, you know, locally. Right now that means a car for me. Okay, my car. All right, last number 6, and it got, looks like 6, 2, 4, 6. It got 6, which is $1.50. And so we are going to fill in this quarter and this quarter for the 50, and then we'll fill in this entire thing here for the $1. And it still needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It still needs $7. Okay. And guys, this one is by Cashing In with Shelly. Okay. All right, let's get this put in for shopping. And let's get this one funded. This is again by Simply T Plans. I think it's T or Ty, might be T. And it's going to be $8. So we need to grab $8 out of our funds. Make sure everything is kind of organized, because I know I just be sliding money in here. All right, so we've got $8 that we need. So let's get 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we're going to put this back in the envelope. All right, that's going back in there. And we're going to fund this today. And again, we'll start the other one when we play dodgeball again. Okay. All right, y'all. That's it for dodgeball. I'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all have a good evening. Bye.